What is going on, Atlanta Falcons fans? Man, y'all know it is your boy Antoine Smith stopping in right quick to give y'all my quick thoughts on a tweet. And Michael Pittman Jr. could become available because he may be released and they may move on from him. Why? Alec Pierce has stepped up in Indianapolis, man. It is no surprise. Let's keep it real. You got to think about the wide receiver Downs as well. He's there. He's one of their primary slot receivers. Josh Downs, and he's a red zone target as well. Daniel Jones, they're working on a contract with him. Then you look at the tight end position, the guy they just drafted last year. So where does Michael Pittman fit there? He doesn't fit. It's just another big contract that they have to get off of. And they're saying that they'll save $24 million, and it's no surprise. I think his cap hit is like 29 million, if I'm not mistaken. So only 5 million dead cap space. They will take that hit any time of the day. But if you look at what the Falcons have at wide receiver, this is where the problem comes in for the Falcons. This is why it's a fit. You look at Darnell Mooney, that shoulder injury. I told y'all it wasn't right, and he had a down year, a lot of drop passes, and he just didn't look like the Darnell Mooney of 2024. So what do? I think they have about $11 million in dead cap space if they cut him. But I think you can find a way around it. You can probably restructure the contract, then do what you need to do, or you can trade him. Whatever comes to mind. But as far as the receiver position as a whole, who do the Falcons have outside of Drake London, who missed 5 games last year with injury, and he's going into a contract year as well. So Michael Pittman enters the picture. You look at his numbers last year. Indianapolis, very solid numbers. 17 games, 80 receptions, 784 yards, 7 touchdowns, which was a career high, and equal with the previous 2 seasons before that, but only 9.8 yards of reception. So that makes it seem like he's just a possession guy. And basically, you still had it in Drake London and Kyle Pitts and these guys. But you add a Michael Pittman, who's a possession guy, to a Drake London and a Kyle Pitts and a Bijan Robinson. I think you have one of the top offenses in the NFL because Drake needs a number 2 receiver. I don't see Casey Washington being that guy. I don't see David Seals being that guy. I don't see Kadira Hodge, who may not come back, and he's a special teams guy. Devin Tompkins, another special teams guy. I mean, what do they have a receiver? Michael Pittman, 6'4", very, very big receiver. So you have 2 big receivers on the outside, maybe a David Seals on the inside. Who knows? They can go out and draft another receiver in this draft. But again, if he gets released on that contract, which he's owed, I think I said 24 million, 29 million, but they cut him. He only gets 5. You may can sign him for another $5 to $7 million, and you may have a solid number 2 receiver. And before Alec Pierce got into Indianapolis, guess what? Michael Pittman had 2 1,000-yard seasons. So, I mean, he has the credentials. He has the size that the Falcons need at wide receiver, and he's another veteran. And then Kevin Stefanski's offense, I think it's going to be another run-heavy offense and a lot of play action. We saw it in Cleveland. He runs the same type thing in Minnesota with Kirk Cousins with a lot of play action. So I just think it makes a whole lot of sense to bring in a Michael Pittman because we always talk about mismatches on the field. And 2 6'4" receivers, and if you bring back Kyle Pitts on the franchise tag, that's another 6'6" guy. This is a 30-point-a-game offense if they're coached correctly. And with what they've brought in, with Alex Van Pelt, Ingstrand, Kevin Stefanski, Tommy Reese, I think it just makes all the sense in the world. And think about it. Whoever the quarterback week 1, offensive line is tuned, ready to go, and now you have weapons at wide receiver, along with Bijan Robinson. I'm just saying. But Michael Pittman, do you think the Falcons would try to take a shot at him? I absolutely think it makes sense. Tell me what y'all think. Drop them comments in the comment box. Let's debate. Let's have fun as always, man. Y'all know how we do it on the Sports Machine. This your boy Antoine Smith signing off. I will holler at y'all soon, man. Peace.